Hello, welcome back. Quite a lot of battles to get through this turn. Probably won't watch them all though. We did more individual transfig, important. Ulm has put up Eternal Pyre now as well. Ulm doing very well on globals. Amakeshadon is now twice spawned. My god is now returning. So those guys can do some stuff. Search for holy sites, didn't find any. Lots of battles then. One interesting one was Umpholia, where we got attacked by Yomi. Way back near the beginning of the game, this province got a PD event, and it has about 50 slingers. Slingers deal with Bakemono quite well, it seems. So that's nice. So the slingers managed to fight these guys off. This was this army that attacked here, so it just bounced off, and we own everything around it, so I guess all that stuff just died. So that's quite nice. It saves us a turn having to take stuff back. Lots of other battles then. We moved into provinces with some spearmen, took that. Some cavemen escorts. Shambhalak, we got attacked. This one's, I guess, a bit more interesting. So Ocaf actually pushing into us with 19 Elkbur champions, 2 mages. There are some Aralis in this battle, but he doesn't have any gems left after this. Here's a really cool one. So Russ broke siege into clowns. Russ has some, I think, order scales. These guys have slightly lower stats. And I guess they don't mind the... Yeah, they don't mind the chill aura as much. And, this looks very awkward. Looks like we've routed, though. I am shocked that Russ just wiped this stack. Pretty impressive. So congratulations to Russ, who is still in the game, somehow. Managed to fend off 80 clowns. Respect. So there we go, Russ is still in the game. We also moved into stuff that Yomi took off us. We got these fine, there's no problems there. I suicided our mercenaries into Weird Hill to die on. That's fine though. And we also got attacked by Yomi in the Meadow of Wild Ostriches. So, up here not so much, getting raided by a small force now. This one is just 43 things. It's in our dominion here though, so there's a little bit of order and productivity, which I guess hurts them a bit. That's something. And we also saw TNN attacking Yomi on Yomi's throne as well. So a pretty big army. Lots of Furbolg. There was other storm power as well. I haven't watched this battle yet, so I don't... I guess they're going to cast Storm at some point. Yikes. It's a lot of Thunderstrikes. We have a big air mage somewhere with gems. Some guys have gems. Yeah, that's a big TNN army. 341 things, lots of mages sitting on Yomi's throne. So, I think a lot of the wars around the world are coming to an end now, so people are probably looking for new targets. I think Kirko just lost their cap the same turn that they failed to take Russ. So Kirko might be out as well. But yeah, but that's it for battles. I think I looked at all the good ones. Events then. We transformed the Loot Breaker. I got more skeletons in that weird Necromancer event province. Vengeful Witch in the Fetid Basin cursed 2 units and gave us 2 nature gems. And Sloth in the Verdant Shepherd Steppe. And Golden 2 Rivers, 3 gems. 19 units cured of disease. Including Seg. Seg was the only big glitch who got diseased when we put up Skeletal Legion. Nobody else did. Nobody important anyway. All these armies that were moving around had no diseased mages. So I moved him back to be with a single disease healer so that he'd definitely get healed. Yeah, so he's fine now. and that's good. That's it for messages, though. Yeah, I'm doing quite well on globals. Gift of Health and 40 gems worth of gens is kind of scary. They are our neighbor, our closest neighbor, that we have a big border with. Can't do much about it though, I'm in 2 wars still, so let's just look at what we can do this turn. Over here, it's the awkward thing where I can't split up this giant stack because my army has to be led by the big glitches, so this entire stack in its, well, entirety is going to move on to this fort. Why not? I think that's fine. If we can get these guys together over here to take this, while these guys take this, and then all come back, I think that's worth doing. You know, more places we can recruit out of. It looks like Yomi might be getting tied up now if TNN is on him, but he is still fighting Malverni as well. Successfully. He's pushing stuff out of here into me now. So, I don't know. I'll take this little fort off him though, it's empty, it's got a temple in it. And I think it's good because this army doesn't actually have any gems. If I'm going to move this against Ocaf's cap, I should probably have some real spells coming out on the big glitches. So we'll take this, we'll burn down the temple, and then we'll get some gems out of the lab as well. Maybe some more items if we forged some. And then we'll move back over. So that's what those guys are doing. I also noticed this province has no PD still. Maybe this one doesn't. So I'm going to try and scout cap both of these as well at the same time. We'll see if we get away with that. Over here we've got a big bunch of Solus plus the mercenaries and the cavemen. So they're all going to join up now together into Enumeral. Their job will be to go down and take Wald if we can. But we are getting pushed here in Shambalak, and this army can go either into Tiny Little Village or it can move on to this fort. I guess I'll try defending Tiny Little Village though. Put the PD up to 15. Moving quite a lot of skeletons and quite a lot of casters to this point. So all the mages from Lombaria are coming over, plus some guys from Uncountable Trees. I'll do my best to defend this. We will have a lot of skelly spam, and some little elementals as well. But we're defending against the stuff in Shambalak if it moves in any further, which is only 19 things plus some mages. So hopefully we defend that. Up here, we have a new Flawless Glitch plus some glitches, and also the Sacreds I was moving out as well. Going to move down to Pania. Maybe they can defend against these guys. And we can gradually move all this stuff together to just defend this region of my territory, I think. Might have to do that. So, Pania's getting this army. Just lots of blocks of units, a big glitch down here, and lots of PD, I think. Yeah, 15 points of PD. So if these guys move up, we'll defend. They might just move down into Ice Cream Land, though. I'm not sure. Territory down here is very difficult to move through, but yeah. I'll just try and defend against these 2 little stacks with what I've got. Seems like a good idea. And we'll just see what happens. And then up here, I'm going to try and take some more stuff with this stack. I'm going to send these guys home though. We need to patrol out the unrest on this fort so we can use it again. I also need to get some more research done and probably do some more forging with the mage as well. So I'm going to move home and patrol. And try and take some more of this stuff. I'm moving the scouts over so I can see this area better as well, so I know how risky it is to move around here. But I'll try and take this territory with as little as I can get away with using, and then just go back to doing more research. It would also be nice to get some more research targets before we hit Ocaf's cap, because yeah, it's going to be a big fight. Might teleport my god onto it during the ritual phase to get the army to blow gems, and then move on to it at the same time. Seems like it might be a good idea. But it would nice to have fog warriors, but that might be a bit too long to wait. But maybe we could get up life after death. That might be good. I have that in a couple of turns. We're doing like no research at the moment, but when I send these guys home, and then when these guys wrap up the defense, they can go back to researching as well. See what happens. Basically it for this turn though. I still feel like I'm in kind of an awkward position. I'm gonna have to fight this, it's gonna be so hard. But I mean, as long as we can keep recruiting more stuff than he can, we can slam stuff into this, and even if it goes badly, as long as we don't wipe, it's okay. But yeah, we'll just grab this little palisades first. Might take out some more of these Yomi mages too. Province might be pretty good as well. It's a farmland. It's called the most contested province, so it's got to be popular. I don't think I'm doing much else. I'm still just forging usual stuff. I'm getting a coral blade, flask of holy water. Sake's doing a amulet of missile protection. I need to give Amakeshadon a amulet of missile protection, I think, if I'm going to be moving him into Ocaf's territory. But once I've done that, he's returning to Anne Twiceborn, so we can kind of safely move him over here to help out with stuff as well. And same sort of thing with my god. My god is still... He just got ritual returning, so we can teleport him at stuff as well if we need to. Don't think I'm doing anything else. I am doing another individual transfig on a loop breaker moving to uncountable. So one guy's moving over, we'll just turn him into a big glitch. It's really nice having all these nature gems. You just do this all the time. Anything else? Bit of reanimation. And that's it. Yeah. So that was turn 43. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Before I go on, I'm just going to issue a correction on my previous turn. I said Kirko lost their cap. They did not lose their cap. They successfully defended their cap. Because I keep seeing battle reports in the Discord of Halem losing over and over on Kirko's cap. So, you know, that's something. Anyway, message from Russ. I think this is to everyone in the game. You know, just boasting. And then begging for gems. Okay, next up. Throne of Fire was claimed. Did some reanimation, individual transfig. Amanda was attacked by horror mantises. Apparently this guy got horror marked at some point. And then lots of battles. Yumi moved into Ice Cream Land, so we did not defend anything successfully, unfortunately. We moved into Jeering Mountains, that's fine. We saw a battle in Sleepy Mountains, which also went fine for Tina Nog. But Tina Nog also attacked Golem Range, which did not go as well. I think he just gets caught up killing skeletons. Looks likely. He has a Frostbrand and a Vine Shield. Yeah, he just spends a long time killing skeletons and then dies somehow. Well, there's the report anyway. So TNN is moving into Yomi's territory, and then we bumped them as well, so it's kind of funny. Also saw Marvoni trying to fight Yomi and winning. We had a battle in Enumeral. So I merged my mercenaries and Long Dead. Turns out, the roaming stack we could see was able to move here in one turn. Did learn a very valuable lesson in this battle though, which is that since all of Ocaf's mages, well, their shaman mages are H2 priests, ramming undead at them does not work very well at all. They get banished very easily. Which made me wonder if our strategy of spamming Horde of Skeletons is not going to work very well. Because they just blew through that like it was nothing. 54 Soulless, 10 Long Dead, 2 Horde of Skeletons casters, and 34 Spearmen. We did manage to kill 1 mage, but we only killed 2 of the Sacreds. Pretty bad. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fight Ocaf effectively or not. Did manage to scout Cap Welling Woods, so that's nice. And then 2 battles in the most contested province. Turns out this is very contested. So we moved in first, just PD though, I don't think there's anything to see here. Yeah. So we take it. Nice army. And then TNN also moves in, with lots of Furbog. No mages in this army though. So we do kind of outnumber them. It doesn't go too badly, but still a bit awkward. I didn't realise they were going to do that. So we killed 91 Furbolg. Whoops. We lost a lot of our undead and some glitches. Lost our 5 heavy cavalry as well. Yeah, a bit awkward. And I think TNN also took, I think this is the throne. Yeah, Yumi's throne. So lots of Tengu guys in here. See a big TNN army doing real spells now. So Storm is up. Lots of early spam. Tengus don't last very long. Says TNN taking the throne as well. Didn't really cost him much. Did lose 3 mages somehow, but... Yep. I think that's it for important battles. Events then, Uncountable. Transform the Loop Breaker. More skeletons in that weird event thing. 5 Death Gems in Same Plane. 5 Nature Gems in Pania. We opened the most contested province instantly. With 17 diseases. A couple of people in the Hall of Fame, including another big glitch, which is cool. So Dominion's 4 Keygen Bitcoin miner now has Heroic Quickness. It's kind of cool when he's in melee. I think we're mostly going to use the glitches on cast spells duty though, I don't know. We could slam this guy on attack, why not? At some point. And that's it for messages. Killed 63 things patrolling. How's the unrest over here now? 72. We could recruit out of here now, but gold is always very tight. I would really like to put Invert the Future on this province, especially since it gives it more order and productivity. So it makes us even more safe from Yomi, but yeah, I can't really do it because it's bugged and it just gives you permanent population, which is not intended at all. So anyway. Here's the map looks now. We have a new player. So Fimoria has poked a big stack on our border now as well. So we can see Yomi here. We can also see Marvoni here as well, but he must be fighting Yomi. They're still having exchanges with Yomi. But this looks kind of scary. So I would like to use the units here to take back these provinces, but I'm going to assume we're going to get attacked by Fimoria this turn. So everything I can in this region is just all moving to Tiny Village with a Dark Secret, so that we can move it over to Lombaria next turn. So we got quite a lot of stuff here. But yeah, a bit awkward if we have another opponent. It'll be a while before we take any of this stuff back. We'll just put this army together and see what we need to do with it next turn. For now it's just consolidating. Up here is Enormal, where we merged our mercenaries with the Soulless. Did not go well. So yeah, also not having much fun over here now either. But we did move on to Yumi's Palisades here. Accidentally bumped TNN. So I'm just going to storm this immediately. I can't imagine there's much stuff in it, and if there is, I'm sure we win anyway. Maybe it's a bit hasty, maybe I should just take a turn to storm it with a scout, but I'm confident it's pretty empty. So I'm just going to storm immediately. But let's just give out gems to these mages. If we're lucky we don't get attacked and we can move this stuff in and help out. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. But we'll storm this, consolidate here, see where these little Yomi stacks go next. That's about it really. These guys are going to press on until Weird Hill to die on. We're going to get a couple more mages and more units as well. Still don't know exactly what units are around here. He could move a big load of things to this province next. Try and defend it, I don't know. Depends if he's more concerned with fighting off Inan from his throne, or continuing to hammer me. But Weird Hill's going to get all this stuff. We've got 5 big glitches, bunch of stuff here. We'll see how it goes. And I think that's probably it for this turn. Some movements around here, just putting stuff. These guys can't. These are trapped now, these commanders, they're moving back. I'm going to move out a Red Breaker to get transformed this turn so that we have a bigger Nature Mage to use over here in case we want to put up relief or something. And yeah, still just kind of treading water in this region. We are still recruiting stuff. Units and mages each turn. Oh yeah, I'm going to switch to recruiting Stack Breakers though. I'm a bit worried Horde of Skeletons isn't going to do anything. So the question is, what can we do instead? And I don't really know. The S2 guys can do Mind Burn, which is not going to really help against, you know, 50 points of province defense and 200 patrolling units, but I don't know, it might be better than Horde of Skeletons. Who knows? And Makeshidot and my god are still holding fast though, so we also have these guys we can do something with. My god can teleport onto this stack and cast something, I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure it out. I was thinking my god might get... If I teleport my god onto this stack, all these birds might fly onto him immediately, and then not be able to hurt him, so it would just act like a buffer for us while we cast something. That might work out pretty well, I don't know. But that's what's happened this turn. I think I'm doing much else. Still doing Amulets of Missile Protection, they're always useful. Robes too. And that's it. Precarious situation. I still don't know what Ulm is doing. I feel very bad if we got attacked by Ulm now as well. A few people in the Discord have also mentioned that I seem very big and intimidating, including TNN, which makes sense because he just got bumped, but... Yeah, I'm a bit worried we might be like target for some sort of growing coalition. So just, you know, try to play as safe as possible, remain vigilant. And that's it for turn 44. How's research going? About 300 a month. It's going to be a while before we hit enchantment 7. But yeah, maybe Life After Death isn't even that useful. I don't know. Nah, I mean, it's still units living twice as long, even if they just get instant banished, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.